Hey guys, welcome back for another video. It's me, What You Will. So, warn you, I am still in the lab. I'm basically recording chapter 3 right after I finish chapter 2. So, yeah, welcome back. So, we're gonna be recording chapter 3 and 4 of Case 10, Smoke and Mirrors. And hopefully no one walks in to do their lab late. Someone did come in earlier, so if you just hear me go silent and end the recording, that is why. Corporal Will, the eyes. Look into her eyes. Those eyes are human. Those are human eyes. Oh no, don't tell me they are Vanessa's eyes. I'm gonna faint. Answer, Corporal Will. Harvey, did you murder Vanessa? I don't know. All I can remember is being drawn to the burning building. Such pretty eyes. What have I done? Oh, I don't feel well. Huh, Harvey's so drunk he just passed out. Will, you're right. We should lock him up and question him when he's sobered up. And now that Harvey touched the eyes, the evidence is contaminated. We can't do anything with them, which is kind of a relief, but still. Oh, you're right, Will. Harvey mentioned a burning building. He must have meant the brothel. If he was there, we need to check it out. It's still burning? So you picked up an old article. It reads girl attacks, but the rest is faded. Do you think you can recover it, Will? And you want to piece back together this torn photo? Good idea. Oh, what the heck am I doing here, Corporal Will? And if you're gonna give me any more drinks, can I get some real spicy food in here? It sobered me up in seconds. You're locked up in here because you showed up at the police station with the victim's eyes in your hands, Harvey. What? All I remember is that after talking to Corporal Will about those ghosts from the past, I was shaken up. So I went fishing to clear my head, and maybe I drank too much. All the rest is a blur. Harvey, Frank was taken off the case because he couldn't tell you this, but the fact that is you're now the prime suspect in the case you used to be investigating. What? I never heard of Vanessa or those other girls. I wanted to protect them, such sweet girls. Okay, guys, I'm trying to speak this fast because I don't want someone to walk in. I agree. Well, Harvey's raving mad and seems completely obsessed with those missing girls, and there's a possibility he killed Vanessa as well. You're right, he started to drink heavily around that time. What if he started drinking so much because he was wrapped with guilt about the murders? And that's why he couldn't solve the case either. Vanessa and Alex, I'm assuming. Yep. Knew it. Knew it. Oh. That does not look right. Yeah. I can tell. Oh, you just pieced back a photo of Alex and Vanessa, and you look so happy together. Oh my gosh, you're right, Will. Alex is clearly paying Vanessa. Which means Alex wasn't her lover, he was her client. I agree. Alex had to believe us that he and Vanessa were actually in love, but who pays for love? Good idea, Will. We need to go to see Alex, and this time he better tell us the whole truth. Oh my gosh, you're right. You recovered a photo of our victim holding a broken bottle in her hand. Who did she attack? I agree, well, half the article is clearly missing, but now we know it's of importance. We should send it to the lab for more information. Guys, I really need to pee right now. Alex, Corporal has just discovered a photo of you in a brothel with Vanessa. You were her client. I'm always alone. Either I'm with the Gators or I'm out fishing. The bay is a lonely place, so you can't blame me for paying a little bit of company. Couldn't you just be her friend? But what about the baby you and Vanessa were meant to have? Well, obviously I didn't want a baby with a prostitute. That's a pretty strong murder motive right there, Alex. Why don't you spare Corporal Will the time and confess? I didn't do it, but whoever killed her killed two birds with one stone. It made my life a lot easier. You're a disgusting person, Alex. And for a moment there, I actually believed you were in love with her. I feel so foolish. Oh, he's a businessman. What do you expect? You're right, Will. We already knew that Alex enjoys hunting, and now we know he sees women just like another trophy. So what if he was a serial killer, Will, hunting these poor women for sport?
Checked out the article you found, Will, and as you clearly noticed, half of it was missing, so I dug out a microfilm of it. So you found out who our victim attacked with that broken bottle? Yep, it turns out your victim attacked her own mother, Sharon Kimmel. No way, you're right, Will. We don't know what happened between mother and daughter, but I guess we're gonna have to reopen old wounds by Sharon. Sharon, Corporal Will discovered an old article about how your daughter attacked you years ago. Vanessa made my life miserable ever since my husband left. She blamed me and hated me for it. Oh, she was so horrible to me. So one day I was out fishing with my new... But Vanessa didn't like seeing me with another man, so she smashed a bottle in my face. Can you imagine? She made me ugly just to make sure I would never be able to find another man again. That girl was the devil. And it's a scarring the reason you killed Vanessa. You want to disfigure her in your own way. I wouldn't have killed her. That would have been too easy for revenge. I wanted her to suffer. I would have ruined her face like she ruined mine. Oh well. I still can't believe there's a brothel hidden away in the bayou. It makes my skin crawl. You're right. Vanessa's killer obviously burned down the brothel to stop us from finding out the truth about her murder. But you're better than them, Will. I know you catched them before daybreak. So you want to recanvass the cemetery, Will? Why, of course. That's where Vanessa got murdered. It's our best chance of finding the remaining evidence. So what did you find on the crime scene this time around, Will? Stone box. Well, if you think we should search through it, let's go. And you want to piece this slab back together? I agree, Will. If we want to catch our killer, we can't leave anything to chance. Why did you single out this fishing line from all the other items in that stone box, Will? Oh, of course, we know the killer used fishing lines to sew up the victim's eyes and mouth. And since you found it on the crime scene, it must belong to our killer, yes. If you can use our skills to sweep the fishing line for clues, we'll be able to use it to lure the killer in. We're almost there, Will. Oh my gosh, Will, this tombstone you pieced back together is covered in blood. Should I go fetch the forensic kit from the car? Oh, you wanted to send this tombstone straight to the lab? Well, you're right. It could be vital in catching our killer, and every second counts. You're the best, Will, and you're right. We should send the skin cells from the killer's fishing line over to the lab. We're so close to catching the killer, Will. I can feel it.
I analyzed those skin cells you collected from that fishing line, Will. First of all, the skin cells belong to two people. The first sample belongs to your victim. It proves this fishing line was indeed the one used by the killer. Way to go, Will. Ah, you ruined the big reveal. Indeed, the second sample obviously comes from your killer. Sadly, the skin sample was badly damaged with the humidity and there was loss of it, but can confirm the killer is a woman. I don't know about you, Will, but with all this talk about brothels and murder girls, I'm surprised the killer is a woman. I analyzed the tombstone you pieced back together from the cemetery, Will, and the blood on it belonged to your victim. Now, this is where things get interesting. Your killer pushed your victim into the tombstone. That's how it broke. From that, I calculated the strength of the tombstone, the velocity at which the victim was pushed, your victim's weight, and... Beyond this all sounds super interesting, but can you please cut to the chase? Fine, basically, after numerous calculations, I can tell you that your killer weighs 145 pounds. So we're looking for a killer who weighs 145 pounds. Well, it looks like the scales of justice are starting to lean in our favor. Alrighty, Will, let's put an end to this voodoo terror and arrest this monstrous killer. Erica Mabayo, you're under arrest for the gruesome murder of Vanessa Kimmel. Don't come any closer, I'll kill you. This is your last chance to walk away from this and live. Corporal was right. We've seen enough voodoo dolls to know they don't work. You don't frighten us.
Ignorant fools, prepare to die. Well, how about this? We're still alive, Erica, which means you're a fraud. Haha, you know nothing about voodoo. Corporal Will has figured it all out. You're the owner of the brothel, aren't you? You just use voodoo to scare people so that they leave you alone. People in the bio will believe anything. They are so easy to control. It's all of those stupid girls, only interested in making money to leave this place. It was so easy to enslave them. A person deserves that, and when those girls tried to escape, you killed them, but you had to replace them, and that's where Vanessa comes in. And if she hasn't gotten pregnant with one of her clients, you would never have found out the truth. But that little pest's eternal instinct made her want to escape the bayou, but not before exposing me. She had to die. You have no right to decide who does or not. You're neither a god or a voodoo priestess, Erica. You're just a fraud and a murderer. That's why you're under arrest. Erica Mabal, you're being charged for the despicable murder of Vanessa Kimmel and 3 other women. You confessed to killing? Sure, I'm reading this wrong. You killed 4 people in total, as well as run an illegal brothel. You really must give me some tips on how to multitask, because Corporal was right. This is a trial, not a tea party. Although I do have some biscuits here, and right, of course, back to work. Miss Mabal, you preyed on the weakest, women without options, and you have defiled humanity. I was one of those women once. I have been used, abused, and tortured by fellow men. It is they who should be charged, not me. I'm the victim. So you basically... Okay. Is it true? I do not know what desperate events led you to exploit other women, and sadly justice sometimes fails, but only because people are too scared to speak up. And you, Erica, with your false use of voodoo, made sure that everyone was too scared to seek the help of justice. And for that alone, you should be ashamed. And that's why I sentenced you to life imprisonment without chance of parole. Curse you all. You ruined my life, Erica. If you hadn't killed those girls, I'd still be a decent cop. If you were a decent cop, you have caught me by now. Come on, Harvey, it's all over now. We won. You know what a case, Will. I never dealt with anything so dark in my life. I'm just glad you had the courage to see it through. All throughout the bayou, people were convinced voodoo really did rule over the swamps. But it was just Erica who had pulled a cloth over her eyes. I agree, it's disgusting how she used fear to make sure nobody would speak up against her. But thanks to you, no one has to fear her anymore. Come on, Will, let's head back to the station. I've seen enough of the bayou to last me a lifetime.
Corporal Will, you did us all proud. You put an end to the bayou's worst series of crimes. But it's not over yet. We still don't know what happened to the bodies of these 3 girls who went missing. It's time to reopen these cases. And I also need you to go back to the brothel. The area is secluded, but I'd rather make sure it's secure until they manage to put the fire out. They still haven't? Well, maybe we could talk to Harvey about the cold cases. They have haunted him for so long. I agree, it might be good for him to help us get to the bottom of this. That seems like a sensible idea, Will. I can meet you up at the mansion when you're done with Harvey. Please be careful, Will. The place seems secure enough, but don't burn your hands with these embers when you have a look through them. Corporal Will, you're really telling me you're reopening the cases of the missing bayou girls? Please tell me you found a new leader or whatever. I had given up on them, but I should have done what you did. I should have been able to stop that crazy voodoo chick. Stop beating yourself up over this, Harvey. Corporal Will is giving you one last chance to close this case. Seize it. It's useless. Even that poor Vanessa knew more about the case than I did. I lost my touch long ago, Frank, no matter what Corporal Will says. Actually, Corporal Will was right. You raised a good point. Vanessa's the one person who knew the most about this unsolved case. And then she may have gathered more info. Good call. Well, let's go back to that hut she hid in. Thanks for the input, Harvey. We'll keep you updated. You found a pendant. Good thing you could take it from that burning mess before it got destroyed, Will. This pendant looks like a cherished memory. There's even a lock of hair. I agree. We better send it to Jan. found an ID card. Oh, well observed. Well, she's one of our 3 missing girls. Dolores Lovelace. She's the first girl who disappeared. I wonder where Vanessa found this card. I agree. We better have a closer look at it. Got a nice set of fingerprints off of Dolores' ID card. Well, it says she vanished years ago. Chances are these aren't hers. Let's get them to the lab.
I've analyzed the DNA of the hair and the pendant you found and brought the Will. I can say for sure that it's Vanessa's. But the hair wasn't cut recently. A simple analysis helped me determine that this hair dates back to Vanessa's childhood. So someone was keeping an old lock of Vanessa's hair in a pendant. You're right, Will. It must have been someone close to her. And the only relative we know of Vanessa is Mother. But if pendant is hers, how did it end up in that burning mansion? You're right, we better go talk to Sharon. Hey Will, thanks for the fingerprints you sent me. The quality was top notch, and I have big news. Some of these fingerprints belong to Vanessa, which makes sense since she's probably the one who found Dolores' ID card. But the other prints belong to Alex Howard. What? How the hell did Alex get his hands on Dolores' ID card? You think he met Dolores while she was still alive, Will? Agree. Let's go ask Alex about this. Hey, that's my pendant. I let it to burn in that hellhole. Why do you have it, Corporal Will? But it's an old memory of your daughter. Why would you want to get rid of that pendant, Mrs. Kemble? I don't get it. This place is the reason my daughter died. It might as well take my memories now that it has taken my daughter. That pendant was a reminder of sweeter times, but Vanessa showed respect for her mother, and when I treated her like a proper daughter. But let good our memories now. We wasted so much time hitting each other, and now she's dead. I will never get to make amends. I'm better off forgetting. Still, I'd like to thank you, Corporal, for arresting her killer. It's a relief to know that sinful place won't ruin more lives. Here, this is all I have to show my gratitude. Found my fingerprints on another prostitute's ID, so what? Vanessa wasn't my first, and you know I like to know the identity of my partners. Cut the crap, Alex. All these girls died because of that brothel, because of people like you. Show some respect. Yeah, I didn't kill them. Corporal Willis proved it was my bio. Heck, I myself saw her one night burying a body in a cemetery. What? You saw her burying someone and didn't report it, and you didn't say anything while we were investigating? You understand, after my bio left, I picked up the ID card that had fallen from the body, and I recognized poor Doris. My bio saw me, and you know how intimidating she can be. She said since I've been Dolores' last customer, she'd make it so the police believed I was the murderer. She was ready to ruin my life. Look, I want to make amends, but I know where Dolores' body is. There's a bronze rose over her grave in the cemetery. You swine, you're under arrest for obstruction of justice. I agree, Will. Corporal Will, let's grab a quick meal and some shovels before heading to the cemetery. I can't see the grave Alex told us about, can you? Will. You're right. These metal pieces you found look promising. I guess it's puzzle time. Bingo, that's the bronze rose Alex told us about, which means Dolores' resting place should be around that area. Now that's my kind of job. Well, I start digging up. Damn it, feels like I've been digging for ages and I still can't find a casket or a body. What if Alex lied to us, Will? You still want to have a look at what I've dug up? Sure, be my guest. It's right over there. Did they seriously make me do a crime scene twice like that? Alright, that's everything I've dug up. And it's all yours. Hope you can find something useful in all that muck, Will. I saw that. Oh! Whoa, what the heck are those skulls about, Will? Those buttons. Yes, it's exactly like the buttons on Vanessa's corpse. 3 skulls, 3 missing girls. And same bodice, upper, whatever. You're right, one of these skulls is Doris's for sure. Which means you've done it, Will. You put my bio behind bars to retrieve the bodies of our victims. This case can finally be closed. Good idea. Let's start by giving the good news to Harvey. I can't wait to see his face when you tell him it's over. You've done it, Corporal Will. You found those poor girls' bodies. Finally, this nightmare's over. And you really think I could be the one bringing the news to the girls' families? I like that. It's time to get closure. I'm glad you can put that behind you, Harvey. No more turning up drunk with bloody eyes in your hands, right? Gosh, no, never again, Will. I'm done with this investigation, and with all of this, you know what? I'll give Chief Marquis my resignation. Your resignation? Harvey, you always said you lived for your job. Are you sure? Yes, I'm done. I've seen too much, done too much. I'm too old for this, Corporal Will. I wish you luck. Here's a little gift to remember the good old times. Well, what have you done for Harvey? Well, I just wanted to thank you. I think he's finally ready to move on. I'm so happy that Mr. Fisher is feeling better, Frank. This must be a great relief for you. Well, watching you work in the Bayou was truly inspiration. Thanks to everything you have done here, the inhabitants can feel hopeful again. I agree. You're a really positive influence on this team, Will. Come on with me to my office, please. I need to talk to you. Well, I have to thank you. You've done a lot for the Bayou, but I think you've more than deserved a change of scenery. Which is why I'm sending you to Inner City. It's a colorful and lively place. Always a festival or a celebration going on. I bet you'll be glad to get back to the hustle and bustle of the city. I have to warn you, however, that lately tensions with some of the communities have arisen. This may well prove to be one of your toughest challenges yet, Corporal Will. But I know you'll make the Police Bay PD proud, as always. Now why don't you and the team go for a little celebration? You've earned it. Yay, we're going to Inner City. Well guys, thank you guys for watching chapters 3 and 4 of Case 10. Let's see you guys next time for the new district. Oh, and we unlocked the pet shop. Hey, actually, we should probably... Oh, wow. That's basically all my money. Holy. Hold on, what is this? 10,000 extra points. Would it be worth it? I'm gonna wait until I get more coins, because I will literally end up with 7,000. That's not it. Okay, well, I'll see you guys next time. Actually, let's do this first. There we go. Inner City. Tell my friends about it. Hell no. But yeah, guys. Oh, we traveled through like a boat or something. Alright. Let's see here. Nice. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all. Get out.